trying to have that explosive play on punt and D, and the guys really did a great job of blocking on that play, and it opened up, and what a play. So.
What did went through your mind when you bobbled it? What was
Yeah, I was pretty scared. I was like, whoa, trying to recover the ball, but it worked out, and I had a little entourage at the end zone, so that was really fun.
Coach Kleiman mentioned that you guys might have been licking your chops heading into this on punt return. Is that the case for you?
Yeah, he was really emphasizing having a big play that would change the field or momentum of the game. So I really tried to go back there and make something happen, and it was just a good little setup right on that play.
How'd you guys come into this one? Was there any doubt in this one? I mean, as you guys prepare to talk about the preparation through the week and how you guys knew coming into this one?
Well, each week, it's go 1-0 every day, and we really wanted to play our best for these seniors, like Pierre right here and Chase and all those guys, and we really want to play. We knew the underclassmen had to step up and do their part, so it was really just, staying focused and executing the game plan.
Talk about that here.
Yeah, I wouldn't say any doubts, anything. We just got to attack the process the same way every week, go in, focus, ready to go, and make sure we don't make any errors. That way we can play and do what we do.
How about you coming into this one? It's your senior day, all the years of hard work and everything. This is where everyone gets to honor you. You came out hitting hard today.
Before the game, I kind of got emotional amongst myself, just thinking about it, how everything's happening so fast and everything. But I was just happy I was able to have another opportunity to go out there and play my heart out for my teammates, just give the best of my ability so I can help them out.
Where does this one rank for you for individual performances?
It's one of my better games, definitely. I will say that. I think I tied my career tackle total late in the game for a single game.
What's going on in your head after those back-to-back plays in the first quarter where you got that huge hit and then the sack?
I was just jacked, just ready, just energy, and I just felt good. I love hitting people. So anytime I get the opportunity, I love doing it.
You said you got a little emotional and nothing obviously you don't want to share, but I mean, when you think about your career here and waiting your turn for your spot, fighting and finally getting that chance to shine here, and you truly have your senior year, just explain kind of your career. What do you look at right now?
I just look at all the adversity and everything I fought through, injuries, not being able to get on the field, being away from home, it's just so much, but I chose to stick through, because I have my teammates, my family backing me, and I believe, like everybody say, those they will be champions. I believe that, and that's just not in football. I believe that in life as well, because it shows you how when things get tough and when you fight through, it's always a good outcome, because things will never be bad in the long run.
Pierre, what was it like watching all the backups in the fourth quarter? Because I don't think you guys haven't done that very much this year with all the close games.
It was good, just to encourage the other players, because sometimes they don't have the opportunity to get many reps like we do. But it's always good. I can encourage them. That way they can see things and get a little limelight as well.
Darrius, describe today with the 3 big plays, your play on the punt return, Easton's 2 big runs. Seems like it's been a while. You guys had a couple of home run plays that maybe loosen things up for you guys on offense a bit?
Yeah, we've been talking about having an explosive play, and I think the offense did a great job blocking for Easton, and he set up those runs real well. And special teams, that can be a game changer. So hopefully we can keep that momentum and bring it to the the next couple of games we have.
Everything's it's in front of you now. You got one game in South Dakota to share the conference championship. This is what guys are playing for. Describe your emotions going into this last game now.
This last game, it's all locked in and focused. We have to handle business, go down there on the road trip. It's all business, and just take care of it.
Darrius, how hard is it for the passing offense to stay tight with the limited reps you've had in the last 2 games?
Well, we're going to do whatever it takes to win, and whether that's running the ball, however many times a game or passing the ball, it doesn't really matter. All the guys are going to stay focused, and when it's our time to make a play, we have to go out there and get it done.
I think we had the one drive there where in the first half where would have liked to have back, convert on a 3rd down and see what happens. But offensive line played really well, and guys ran hard and made plays with the football, and defense kind of got after him there in the first half, and that's always fun.
How long have you been waiting for the big play, not only with Darrius' punt return, but your 2 runs, like the home run play on offense? Just seems like it hasn't been there the last 3 weeks to open things up.
Yeah, obviously Darrius' play was huge. Before we even touched the ball, you got a 7-point lead, and that's always nice, and great play by Darrius and that team. And then, 2 really good schemes on those runs. I think coaches did a really good job of putting us in positions and kind of got looks we liked, and guys did what they had to do in front, and I just followed them.
talked to you this week about the memory of this game. It was your first career start at NDSU. You said you enjoyed watching the film and looking back on that. You ran for a lot last year too. Is there some stuff you guys saw that you thought you could get back again?
Yeah, I think coaches did a really good job game planning and putting us in positions to make plays, and some of that was quarterback run. And like I said, offensive line executed really well and just followed them.
When you're running the ball, is there a conscious decision as far as extending the play and also protecting yourself, considering how much you mean to the team?
I just play, and there's no other way to look at it, in my opinion at least. And obviously, yeah, there's probably some times where looking back, yeah, it would have been great if I could have got down there or whatever, but I'm just going to play football, and that's part of it. Contact's part of it. It's fun, and so I just play.
Landon, Beach, North Dakota. I mean, don't know if we'll ever have another Bison football player from Beach, but what's this day mean for you? Have you taken in some of the emotion of this?
Yeah, a little bit. It was key, to get off. We stressed it all week, starting fast, and with Darrius's play there on the punt return, that just excelled the offense to start even faster. And we got a couple big plays, and but just having the family down here in town and finishing it off on a great note is it's pretty awesome.
What's your career meant to you?
It's meant a lot. I grew up watching the Bison on Saturdays, and I never really knew it could happen. And then when it did, I just tried to give it my all. And I know when I hang it up someday, I'll look back and know that I represented the state as well as I could. And being a Bison is just it's meant the world to me.
What's it like being in a blowout? You haven't had that many opportunities this year. I
don't know. You just got to keep even keel, I guess. You can't get too high, get too low, like Coach P always says. But we just tried to go, finish the next series and look forward to the next series. And then if they yank us out, they yank us out. Then get the young guys in there. It's pretty good.
Landon, the offensive line is blocked for you guys. 700 rushing yards you guys have racked up the last 3 weeks. What has been the difference? What's been the key for you guys the last 3 weeks for that?
Just starting fast and getting our looks quick. We've been stressing to get up to the line quicker and a lot of looks, so Easton can either get us into a different play or Austin can call the Mike ID differently if they're bouncing around. And just organizing kind of the blitz fronts and everything like that. So just getting up to the line as quickly as possible and just executing.
Easton, can you describe that as well? 700 rushing yards you guys have gone for the last 3 weeks.
I think it's a testament to the 5 guys up front, and then Bryce getting in there and those tight ends, and backs have ran really hard. Obviously, with King being out for a week, and Lance and Chase picked it up. Ty's gotten in there, Damaris, and so that's a group that runs really hard, and guys are playing really hard.
Easton, these last couple of weeks, you've gotten up to big leads, kind of throttled down the passing game. Is it tough to keep that in a rhythm when there's so few attempts?
Yeah, I mean, obviously when you're out there a lot, and that's the thing is, as an offense, time possession again this week was pretty low, didn't have it a bunch, and so obviously we got to stay on the field in a couple situations to create more opportunities for ourselves. But it's definitely easier throwing when you got a rhythm and you're out there more, but hasn't played a big factor. When we can run the ball with success, that's what we're going to do.
On that first touchdown run of yours, it looked like you had a clear path out of bounds, and then you just stopped and juked the guy. Was any part of you thinking of going out of bounds?
No, we don't go out of bounds at NDSU. That's not how it works. So, no, guys did a really good job opening that hole and just try to find a way to win my one-on-one and snuck in there.
How good did it feel to just slip by that guy, make him miss?
That's always a good feeling. Anytime you're scoring touchdowns in the Fargo Dome and get to celebrate with the 10 other guys in the huddle in the end zone, that's pretty special.
And can you describe going into the last week now, everything basically you guys want to play for a conference championship is at stake next week?
Yeah, we definitely just got to take care of business, and I know you guys hear it all the time, but go 1-0 each day is a big thing. Stack good practices on top of each other, and we'll feel confident going into next week's game, but it all starts with Monday.